Hello YouTubers, welcome to AJ Films 28. I am Aaron Nagel. This is my newest video, and this is also an update on my MMPR helmet collection. As you can see, I've now added my Green Ranger helmet. So I now have 5 of them. I am awaiting the yellow Ranger one as we speak. I'll be collecting other helmets hopefully later on too. The White Mighty Morphin Power Ranger helmet. At some point I want to collect, and we're talking about months down the road, the Red Samurai Ranger helmet as well as the full suit. So I'm gonna cosplay as the Red Samurai Ranger as well. But anyways, obviously we're quite aware of the other helmets, but not so much with the green. So let me bust out the green helmet. This helmet is a sculpt made from Matt Wilson on Ranger Board, otherwise known as Wild Ranger 5. This is his fan sculpt of what he believes is the most accurate sculpt for the Green Ranger helmet, as best he could to the original show. And as you can see here, as in the show, the helmet is fairly wider and bigger than the other helmets. And as you can tell, he does have a back panel here. Instead of it being split more down the middle, it's got the back panel here, and here's the clamps for it. I wish it had a hinge. It would make it a lot easier to open up back here, because without a hinge it could break a lot easier. So I got to really be careful about this back part. It's already chipping, but yeah, I gotta be really careful with that. And then, as you can kind of see here, there's a little gap here. Doesn't seem to want to close all the way for some reason. I don't know why. But you can't really notice it from a distance. But there is a gap there. It might not be completely closed all the way, anyways. But you can see the great paint job on it. Here you have the air holes here. 6 of them, or 5 of them, sorry, and the mouthpiece, which is a lot narrower than Anaki's version. I don't know if he's updated that or not in terms of how he makes his Green Ranger helmets. I know he would make them originally from the stunt cast of the Red Ranger helmet. He basically had the same mouth. So let's go into the paintwork on the teeth here, and obviously you can see the great detailing here, and you can see the teeth are nice and straight here, and see they got the little curve here just like in the show, and nice little visor, good see-through visor. As are most helmets, they have a great visor on it. Here's the diamond. Diamond, as we know, is normally smaller than Anaki's. It might be bigger. I can't remember if it was bigger than Eric's sculpt or not. I do not remember. I could research that. Do a little research on there. Here's the eyes here. See the lining here along the bottom of the eye. And it's kind of level here, going up. It's a lot flatter than Eric's, and it doesn't quite have the angle. It's more flat. It's not as much of a arc up here. A little bit more flatter, but nonetheless a great helmet. Take a look at the inside. It's not very padded. As you can see, there's not really any padding. It's just a bunch of green foam padding. I did not put any actual padding in it. But yeah, as you can see, it's all the padding is right there. And there's the visor right there. So, green helmet on the outside and green padding on the inside. How about that? Okay, and that, guys, is the green helmet. Obviously, that is made by Matt on Ranger board. And of course, the Black Ranger helmet. I just posted a video yesterday on that one with the entire suit and everything. It's an Anarchy helmet made from Anarchy himself. Bought it from him through Anarchy Cosplay. Now he's on Facebook. He used to be on eBay, but now he's on Facebook. That's his best way to get a hold of him now. Is through Facebook or Rangerboard. If you guys have a Rangerboard account, it is free, so there is no payment for it. So that's always nice. And then, of course, we have the pink, another Anarchy made helmet. A lot of people have commented on how much they love the pink helmet. My clamp needs to be replaced here. The clasp right here needs to be replaced. I don't know. It's not, it doesn't have the, it doesn't fasten up right, so I need to get a new clasp for that. But that is the pink. And then moving on to the blue. The blue helmet is an Eric sculpt. This was done by Eric on Ranger board, his original sculpt. It was finished and painted by Aaron Ferris on Ranger board. And as you can see, he did a very good job with the paint job, except for one little minor inaccuracy, and that is the line should not be coming back this far, like this. It should just end right here, but he's got it going back this way. As far as I know, that is an inaccuracy on his part. Nice big clamps, so it's really easy to put on. And he does have padding in the front here, by the mouth and on top. And yeah, very good job on this one. He actually used a motorcycle helmet visor for the visor for this one, which is kind of interesting. But so that's the blue one. Again, this is an Eric 0101 sculpt, and finished up by, as you guys know, Eric does not do entire kits. I mean, he does the kit, but he doesn't he doesn't do the paint work. He sells the kits, and then whoever buys it from him basically finishes the kit themselves. So this was a kit made by Eric, but then yeah, finished by obviously not him. And then of course we have, last but not least, the red helmet. Again, this one is done by Anarchy. Now, you guys might notice a little bit of a difference on this one as opposed to some of the other Red Ranger helmets Anarchy's done in the past. This is a version 2 helmet that he has. It's a more bolder outline on it. You can see the lines are very more, much darker, much more obvious in the version 2 of his helmet. The version 1 is the regular one, the one that doesn't have all the bold outlines. Basically his first helmet that he did, and now he's making this one now, version 2, and this is the one I ended up picking up from him. It is a very, very well detailed helmet. That's one of the good things about this helmet, is the fact that it is so very highly detailed. The one thing I kind of don't like about the helmet is that I actually did prefer the version 1 helmet where it wasn't so bold like this, because it's if you look into the show did not have the lines this bold, and I like complete screen accuracy, so I kind of made the mistake of going with the version 2 since I didn't even know there was such a thing as version 2. I just thought it was just the one helmet. But I'm not selling it. If you guys are thinking that, I'm still going to hang on to it. I could do my own paint job on it and maybe fix it up to make it look more like version 1. Or I might just go ahead and just leave it as is. You know, it's still hard to tell when you're out in like daylight and everything, but still a very good helmet, nice and snug. And the good thing, the awesome thing about this helmet though, is the chipping factor. I mean, other than the clamps kind of coming off, because that's going to have, but look at I mean, along the side, no chipping. I've had this helmet for almost 2 years, and not a single chip. The only issue, chip-wise, is this little thing right here. That's the only little chip there is in the entire helmet. And even that is not that big of a chip. So, yeah, that is my updated MMPR helmet collection. Eventually I will be able to, when I get the yellow, I will be able to update you on all 6 of them. But for right now, this is what I have. So if you guys have any questions, comments, go ahead and leave me any comments and questions. I'll try to answer the best I can. I know I'm not the most reliable person a lot of times when it comes to questions, but I try. Hopefully I answer those questions for you. And if there is any other questions you have, where else you can still get them. I know you can still get these. Aniki does make them. You can also get them from Eric. You can get them from other people on Ranger Board. Tsuchiya, you could try. I would not recommend it. As far as I know, he still has the scammer tag on him. So I would not recommend Tsuchiya for helmets or anything. The only way I would maybe suggest it is if you made 3 separate payments. One for him to start on it, and the second payment, you pay him to, make sure that he's actually working on it and have them show you pictures of the progress before you send him a second. And then pay him a third payment when he's sent you the shipping label, or he's about to ship it, then pay the rest of it, and then hopefully you'll actually be able to get what you ordered. Otherwise, I would recommend not going through him. I would definitely recommend Aniki as your main helmet maker. Him or Eric, him or Eric. And then if you do go through Eric, a lot of his helmets will be finished by other people like MMPR Helmets USA. Finish a lot of Eric's kits. So if you're looking for an Eric kit, MMPR helmets will have a lot of those. They'll have red ones. They'll have some of those green ones. So those are always options as well. So anyways, I'm Aaron Nagel. This is AJ Films 28. This is my updated MMPR helmet collection as of date. I will see you guys next time with a new video. Signing off. Goodbye.